My son was wronged in every level, and he was a good man. He was a good man. He was wrong. Everybody say they loved him. They're not showing no love. These side chicks, the main chicks, the other chicks over there, what love got to do with that? Not a daggone thing. They got the nerve to get an attitude because they getting called out. That's not love when you're not showing love. That was lust. That was obsession. That was infatuation. You know? And I could just read right through you whether you're lying to me or not. You know, because your eyes are the window to your soul. And I can look right in your eyes and see your soul. Whether your heart is clean or it's filthy and dirty and need to be gutted out. Like I said, your soul needs to be gutted out. You got to gut that out. Like your house, you do spring cleaning, that's how you got to do your soul. You got to gut it out, you got to clean it and everything, filter it, vacuum, mop, sanitize it, you know, get it right with that Lysol and everything. You really got to gut yourself out. Purify yourself, you know, because Satan is using y'all women, y'all Jezebels, you know, and some people don't want to believe that they're Jezebel, but you really are when you're sitting there hurting the person that you're supposed to love, hurting your husband, physically doing bodily harm to your husbands, doing bodily injury to your boyfriends. That's not love. How you going to love somebody if you're putting your hands on them and you're verbally abusing them? And then some say, well, some women don't hit them, but you still abusing them. Abuse is abuse. You're verbally abusing them. You're mentally abusing them. You're emotionally abusing them. You're psychologically abusing them. You may not be hitting them, but all that's entwined with hitting. Okay? So don't think that you're doing something more lighter than the other. Well, she hitting on her man. I'm not. You might as well. If you're talking crazy to him, especially around family and friends and stuff, trying to embarrass him and going where he at. Men, y'all got to get out of this. You're sad. You're broken. Get out of the relationship. It's not worth it. And like I said, I'm here for my son. I don't care what nobody's talking about. I don't care. Nobody never ever speaks to me a day in their life. I do not care. At this point, I do not care at all. Because I'm right there. I'm there. It doesn't matter. I'm going to speak for Stink, my son, Stinker. Have what to give senior bunkums. My bunkums, my Stinker. I'm going to talk for him, whether you like it or not.
This is Chandelier, keeping it real.
Hello, men and boys. This is Chandelier, keeping it real. 365 days a year. Like I said, I'll be back, and I'm back to give y'all another talk segment that's really serious, like they always are. So today's topic is men and boys. Men, you're sad and broken. Just let go of that narcissist woman. Okay? So we're going to get right into it. Alright? Y'all know I'm Chandelier. I keep it real. Everybody can tune in. Mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers and sisters, best friends, co-workers that y'all know that help y'all, or your support people that love y'all and care about y'all being in these type of relationships. Come on in, sit down and take a seat next to me so I can let y'all know what's going on here and what tools y'all could take from my talk segment. Whatever you could use, take it. Whatever you can't use, leave it there. Okay? Men and boys. It's for the men and boys. But if you narcissist women, y'all Jezebels want to sit and partake in this, y'all welcome too. Maybe to change y'all ways from acting like this. Okay? Now for these men, y'all in these relationships, right? Years and years and years. Doing everything for these women. Nothing's never good enough. You know? You getting stressed out. You getting broken down. You getting sad because you don't did everything. You don't did cartwheels, backflips, somersaults, hopscotch, everything for these women. You know, you got to say to yourself, enough is enough. What else can I do? You know, where else can I take you? What else can I buy you? You know? You don't did everything. Once you don't did everything for you and her, or if you got, you know, you know, adult children, little children, you know, you got to come to the conclusion, okay, we're going to try counseling. You know, if you're married or if you're courting, it's counseling for either relationship. You know, if the counseling's not working, you got to say to yourself, we just got to part ways. We don't got to part ways and be enemies, especially if it's kids involved. You know, but if you know that y'all not going to speak on that level, just be mature adults for the children's sake. You know, so whoever got the kids, make sure y'all get y'all visitation rights. Men, if you got the kids, make sure that woman get her visitation rights. You know, the same with her. You know, got to be fair. She can go down there and file for visitation, file them papers out on family court, so she should get her visitation rights. Whatever day that the court says for her that she can visit the kids or go pick the kids up and do things with the children, yeah, she could do that. So you can't break that court over neither men, you know, if y'all got the kids. And the same thing with the woman. He get his visitation papers, he come knocking on that door, want his kids, or he got to visit the kids there, or he could take them out the home. You know, you cannot break the court order because you're going to get in trouble. You know, you're going to wind up getting in trouble. So with that being said, if that don't work, everything is just up in the air, just continue on visitations. That's it. You know, y'all don't did the counseling and all that. Visit your children, have fun with your children. The children will understand. These kids are more smarter than what we give them credit for. Especially them little ones running around here, 1 and 2 and 3 years old. You know, they're very knowledgeable. You know, I don't know what they're putting in the milk, in the paddling, but they're very smart and intelligent. You know, because they absorb everything like a sponge. So don't think them kids just sitting around. They got ears they can hear. They got eyes they can see everything going on. So kids mimic what parents do. So be careful what you do in front of your kids and what you say in front of your kids. Especially them school age kids, because they take that back to school. Then you get a knock at your door. Okay, so y'all be careful whatever's going on in that home. You know, clean it up, get some counseling, get some help for it. Now you men, y'all done did a marvelous job, you know, raising your family up, being there for your wife and girlfriend, you know, even partaking in the chores at home, even when you come home from work, you know, you cooking, you cleaning, you making lunch, breakfast, dinner, you know, you doing yard work and everything, knowing you being tired, but the love of your kids and your wife and the love of your kids and your girlfriend, because you courting, you know, all that's come into play. You know, when you love somebody, you're going to do everything in your power to keep that relationship intact. But you know, if it's falling apart and you can't do it no more, you got to let it go. It's just like somebody stacking books in your hand. And when your hand gets so full, what happened? All the books fall out of your hand, right? You got to let it go. Don't pretend, you know, because you got to put up this big facade. That's a lot. That gives you an actual headache. That you got to pretend in front of your family. You got to pretend in front of your friends. You know, you got to go to work acting like, hi, you know, to everybody. Knowing that you toe up inside. Your mind is racing every day. Your nerves and everything is up in your stomach. You know, your heart is palpitating in your throat. You know, you shaking, but you don't want nobody to see you shaking. You know, because you thinking, you trying to get your work done for the day, but you're thinking on what's going on at home, what you got to deal with when you're going at home. That's stress. Cortisones is just eating up in your body. And then you can see it on the outside because it changes your face. You know, you start getting swelled up from the stress. Stress kills y'all. Stop worrying about it. If it's broken and it's shattered like pieces of glass, it can't be fixed. You got to let it go. You know, you got to get the broom and the dustpan. And you know what you do with that, you just got to throw it in the garbage. Say it as it sounds, you got to throw it in the garbage. And I'm not saying this lightly, I'm saying it because it is sad. You know, you've been with a person for so many years, and you got to come to that conclusion to leave them. And it's really hard. That's why a lot of people stay together, because they don't want to separate, you know, through marriage or get a divorce. Or if you're going together, you don't want to break up, whether you're married or not married. You know, some states got common law marriage, some states don't. So the man and woman's not married. You know, the woman, she's just the mother of his kids, and the man is just the father of the kids. You know, so You could easily just part ways and still, you know, be cordial to each other. Even if you divorce, just be cordial to each other, y'all. Just for the kids' sake. You don't want the kids seeing that because they already seen enough growing up. And when y'all think those kids not, you know, absorbing that stuff like a sponge, and they got to help with the little ones, making bottles, making pablum, changing pampers, trying to make like something simple, put in the microwave. If the mother, you know, going to work, the little one got to stay home and watch the kids. Y'all got to be careful with that too. You know, just because, you know, they not in, you know, up in the school, they get like pre-K and stuff like that. You know, little kindergarten and stuff. When they start getting up in that school, they're going to start taking attendance. So you can't just let your kids stay home just to babysit the little ones because you'll get in trouble. You know? Maybe you say it's all good now because they're not really doing that because it's like kindergarten and stuff like that, half day, you know, whatever, or all day so you could work. And we know it's hard, especially when we single parents and we doing this, you know, day in and day out, busting our butt for our families, you know, and it's hard. I don't care if you got one kid, it's still hard, you know, just to get somebody to watch your kid. But I think if you have 1 or 2 kids, it is a little bit more easier, you know, especially if you got a close-knit family, and maybe you don't got a close-knit family, you know, that'll help take care of your children while you're working or going shopping or going to the doctors or something like that. It's hard, especially if you got, you know, 6, 7, 8 kids, 12 kids. You know, we come from large families. We love large families, you know. You got to go into the store with the kids. It's hard, you know, because a lot of people help you out, then some people won't help you out. Some people's fortunate, you know, that have help like that and have close family that help like that, you know, and to watch your kids for free. Then some people won't watch your kids for free, which is understandable, you know, so we can't knock them for that. But you men, y'all don't did all y'all can do. Getting back to that, I just wanted to address that issue, but getting back to you men, you know, don't try so hard because you're stressing yourself. Yes, you want your family to work. Don't think that you can't get another woman. You know, you think it's easy for a woman to get another man? No. So don't be jealous of that, because some men be jealous of that. Oh, you're a woman, it's easy for you to get a man. Because sometimes I hear men say that. Why do y'all say that? Because we females, oh, it's easy for you to get another man. You know, it ain't easy for me to get a woman. Why would y'all feel like, don't never feel that you less than a woman. You know, because you could get another woman. I don't care if you're handsome, you're medium, you know, you got some looks about you, don't got some looks about you, you think that you're not all that attractive and stuff like that. Don't never put yourself down. You know, because there's always somebody out there for somebody. Believe that. You know, everybody going for looks. You know, you got to look at the heart of the person. You know? Yeah, have some little looks about you, but look at the heart, y'all. Y'all looking at the looks and the way they dress and this and that and the other. Yeah, keep your appearance up, keep your hygiene up, keep your oral hygiene up. Yeah, you got to keep all that up. Shave and all that stuff like that. If you love your beard and your mustache, okay, by all means, but groom it. You know, make it look nice. You know, the edge-ups and stuff that the men get, you know, with the mustache and the beard going on and the sideburns, you know, looking handsome and stuff. Yeah, do your thing. You know? Keep it up. Some men do not keep themselves up. You know, and they got beards and stuff. It's not looking good. They're looking shabby. And they got nice homes. And they're looking homeless and looking, you know, not that great. You know, you got to keep yourself up. I don't care what's going on in your life. Men, keep yourself up. You know, depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress, all that is real out here. Social anxiety, everything, that stuff is real. You know? But still keep yourself up. You got to pull yourself out the house sometime, even just to walk to your mailbox. You know, even just to sit outside on your porch. You don't have to go nowhere. Just sit on your porch. You know, meditate. You know, even with you men, y'all can take y'all little bubble baths and have y'all little candles around too, like us women do. You know, because y'all need y'all me time too, just like us women do. You know, y'all boys can get together. You don't always got to be going clubbing and stuff. Just get together and just, you know, sit at each other's house, just reminisce. You know, one of y'all boys cook, because I know some boys was taught well from their mothers how to cook, because I taught my boys well how to cook. They get it popping in the kitchen like mommy. You know, we get it funky in that kitchen. So my sons know how to cook. So I'm quite sure a lot of men know how to cook. You know, especially them barbecuers out there. You know how to get on that grill. You guys get together. You know, and just have a man's night. Like women's have ladies' night. Why can't men have men's night? You know, sit around, play some spades, crazy eights, or whatever y'all want to play. You know, if y'all like chess, checkers, and stuff like that. You know, do y'all thing. Because some men need their downtime too, just with the men. You know, you jealous women, stay home, chill out, watch a movie, do y'all little bubble bath and all that. The man coming back home, take it easy. You know, too jealous, too controlling. That's why a lot of people is breaking up now, because these men is so overwhelmed and they broken. Just cause they don't come and talk to you and tell you they broken, they sad, depressed, they stressed out. You know, working to make ends meet, robbing Peter to pay Paul for this bill and that bill. We know how it is. We know. Okay, stop stressing these men out. That's why the divorce rate is so high. And then people get married for all the wrong reasons, because you got kids. Just because you got kids for each other, that don't mean you got to get married. You know, and if you is married, the relationship ain't working, break up, because it is toxic. A lot of people talking about my marriage is good over here, everything is good. No, it's not. Especially us parents, we know with our adult kids. No, the marriage is not good. It's toe up. You know, you got, the wife putting hands on the husband. You know, you got the girlfriend putting hands on the husband. Then you're verbally abusing, you're mentally abusing, you're emotionally abusing, you're socially abusing these men. That's what y'all doing. You know? And you think nobody don't know about it. You know? And that emotional abuse, you got to watch that. You know? Because it's a law. You know, and you can get yourself in trouble and be hung up. Be careful when you think that you're doing something slick to these men and think you're getting away with it. You know, because y'all doing stuff. You know? And you're going to wind up getting yourself in trouble. That emotional abuse is something else. You know, y'all got to look that stuff up, because you can get in trouble. And sometimes it's hard to detect it, but now, you know, the law is really watching, because some people are so broken and stuff. That's why they have a lot of counseling around here, a lot of stress clinics, and people get to talking, and then you be getting a knock on the door, you know, getting in trouble. You got to go downtown. And y'all know what they mean, go downtown. We want to question you, you know, because you psychologically and mentally abused and emotionally abused that man. You was associated with some underhanded stuff that you did to that man. And think people don't know. Think family don't know. You know? So you're trying to keep in contact with some family members. You picking and choosing who you want to keep in contact with. The ones that know and that's on to you, of course you're going to ignore them. You're not going to FaceTime them. You're not going to text them. And you're not going to regular call them. Because you know we can see through you. You know we called you out. So you don't want to talk to us. You want to talk to the person that you think that don't know, that was close to that person. Okay? Nobody's fool. The truth will come out. The truth will prevail. You know, it could be 10 years from now. You'll get a knock at your door. Oh, Miss such and such. Oh, we need you to come downtown. Remember this 15 years ago? You remember in 2023? You remember in 2024? This happened? You know, especially if that thing happened with you, with that person. You know, y'all demising these men and think y'all so slick and smart, you Jezebels and you narcissistic women, y'all got to stop it. That's why I told these men, that's why I'm saying today, y'all men is broken, get out of relationship, it's okay. You will get your visitation right. Don't let them women hold stuff over your head, because they'll do that. You know? And I think that's what's been going on the whole time, you know, with my son. And like I said, I'm here for my son. I'm not here speaking on nothing else but my son, because he's telling me. And Jesus, God, and the Holy Spirit's telling me. You know, help these men that is in these abusive relationships. Chandelier, put these out for these men. Because a lot of men is scared to speak up. Because the women are threatening them with their family, with their brothers, their uncles, you know, their male friends and stuff, you know. Oh, this and that, you know, I go get my brother, or I get my uncles and all that. And then got to try and put them out of their house or their apartment. You can't do that, especially when you're not even on the lease. Especially if him and the children is on the lease, you're not even on the lease. You could poof, be gone. Split like a banana in 4 ways and be gone. You know? And get your visitation right with the kids. See, y'all men, y'all got to understand. If you got an apartment or a house, and you and them children is on that lease and that woman is not, y'all can call the authorities and get her removed. So I want y'all to know that. Okay? Don't never let a woman put you out of your apartment in your house. Especially when she's being rude. She's yelling and screaming at you. She's putting her hands on you. you know, then you want to decide to defend yourself, which two wrongs don't make a right, but she is attacking you, and you telling the authorities, then you got to be put out of your home. No, you got to show your lease. Show your lease. Your name is on there, and the children's name is on there. Her name is nowhere to be found. She got to be removed. Okay? I don't care if you got mortgage, you got a lease, you know, you got a deed, you got a title. If they is not on there, they will have to be removed off of your premises immediately, right then and there, on the spot, just like that, on the spot. You know, so don't have them make you leave your apartment or your house. You know, and that's another stressful thing. You know, you men don't want to speak up. You know, then they have that hanging over their head. And even if you're not on the lease and they got that hanging over your head, leave. Now, if you got a family member or mother and father that's still living, you can always come to your mother's house. You can always come home. Mother always got a house. Okay? Ain't no such thing in enough room. When we was growing up, pallets all over the floor. Especially when you want to go to grandma's house. We love our grandmothers. You know? So when y'all see this video, put down in the comments. I love my grandmother. Yeah, I go to my grandmother's house. Put a heart. You know? Everybody want to go to their grandmother's house, so we make pounds, so no excuse. So I don't know what people get off on. Ain't no room, you got to go to a motel. No, we make room. You know, it's pallets, it's blow-up beds, all that. You can always come home. You know, and I'm one of them parents. My sons, my daughter, y'all can come home. Y'all is not alone, and I'm letting you know. Okay, I'm letting you know you can come home. You're not stuck. You know. And your father, he's alive and well too. Got 2 living parents. You could come home. Never feel that you cannot come home. Now I don't know why kids want to just sit in a relationship. These grown adult men just want to sit in these relationships and think that they fooling their parents. You can't fool us because we feel your feelings. You know. And I just want to put that out there for these adult kids. Y'all could come home. You know? Your father got an apartment. Your mother got a house or apartment. Or the father got a house or apartment. You could come home. We just waiting for you to call. Just come home. Just let us know so we could be home. We don't want you driving way out. And then we not here. We somewhere. We doing shopping. We doing something else. And then, you know, we can't be here to greet you. Or if you do call us, just stay right there on the porch. We coming home. Oh, mommy, I'm here. You know, I got to talk to you. Daddy, I'm here. I got to talk. Okay, stay there on the porch. We be right there. So you're not stuck. You can stay right there because we coming home. You ain't got to turn way back around and go back to that toxic marriage or that toxic relationship with that female or that toxic marriage with that Jezebel spirit. Okay? Because all that is Jezebel spirit, and the Jezebel spirit is using these women, and some women, like I said, do not know. Then some women do know what they are doing. You know? And if you know what you're doing, and you do want to change yourself, like I said, come in and sit down and have a seat with me so I can tell you about yourself and tell you how you can change. Pray, ask God for forgiveness, and change yourself. Go to therapy. You know, because God is forgiving God. But you can't keep doing the same thing over and over, though. Once you know, admit your wrongdoings, you're on your way to recovery. Because that's an illness. It's sick. To be a narcissist woman, it's an illness. You know, because you want control of that man. You know, where you going? What time you coming back? Why you wearing those clothes? Or why you wearing those sneakers? Or why you getting dressed up? Or why you shaving? Why you putting on cologne? What time you coming back? You know? Why you walking to the corner? They very insecure in the relationship. When they start questioning, like a lot of women is talking about that too. Like my son Stinker, he was doing a reaction video with some women on TikTok.
A guy doesn't want to explain like every decision he makes and think things through a lot like more than we realize. And so he's already thought about it. He's already made his decision. It's a headache to him when every time he makes a decision, he has to explain it to you.
See, he know what he was into, you know? But I understand some people want to stay for the children. Like I said, the children will understand and they'll be happy just to get visitations with their father. You just can't stay in a relationship just because. You know, you got to think about your well-being and your all-over health too. Because that kills, that stress kills. And like I said, and that's what happened to my son. He was doing reaction videos because a lot of women is doing that. Then they want to say, oh, that woman, she's delusional, or she's brainwashed, you know. No. A man don't got to tell you his every move, like she said. Why he got to be questioned? Why he got to explain himself? You know, he's a grown man. Even with the woman, you want your husband or your boyfriend questioning you your every move. It works both ways, ladies. Okay? Y'all don't want to be questioned. I'm grown. Don't tell me what to do. It's the same thing with the man. He don't want to be questioned. He's a full-grown man already raised by his mother and father. Okay? Just like you've been raised by your mother and father. All right? You don't need to be breathing down all up in here, you know, in the collar area. You know? Get up off him like that. That's why a lot of these relationships don't work. Because y'all breathing. They can smell your breath. You know? Come on, you got to back up. Let somebody breathe. Everybody need their personal space. Okay? And y'all being Jezebels. And y'all being narcissistic women. You know? And that Jezebel spirit is very, very dangerous. You know? And I'm not saying this to put people down or to be funny or to be or to get clout and anything. I'm dead serious about this. Because that's what hurt my son. You know? And I'm being very authentic as possible. You know? And I'm not going to stay quiet. I'm going to keep talking about this. You know, like somebody going to tell me to sit down. I don't got to sit down nowhere. Sit down exactly where I'm sitting on my YouTube channel. Talking to these men and boys to help themselves to get out of these domestic violence relationships, these narcissistic relationships with these Jezebel spirit women. You know? Because it is sad how they is getting, you know, demise. Because that Jezebel spirit out here is to steal, kill, and destroy. Y'all is broken. Y'all is sad. And y'all don't know which way to go. You know? Because I see this. I hear it. I experienced it. I seen it with my son, with my own two eyes, talking to him all the time, every time on that FaceTime. Broken, crying, actually like waterfalls out of his tears. So that's why I'm so passionate about if I can help one or two men and boys get out of the relationship. It's not worth your life. It's not. I cannot stress this enough from my heart. You know, my nerves is up. My heart is palpitating so fast. You know, it just hurts. I'm so full up with hurt, pain, anger. And I got the right to feel the way I feel because that happened to my son. I have a right. Nobody cannot tell me how to feel until they're in my shoes. Okay? I lost two sons. Smoke and Stank is not here. My second oldest and my third oldest. Okay? So everybody in the smart comments, y'all can remove yourself. Okay? Remove yourself off of my YouTube channel, off of my Instagram, off of my TikTok. Okay? I don't need it. I don't need no insults or nothing like that. I'm not looking for pity. I'm not looking for nobody to wallow in pity for me or anything. I'm putting this out here for my sons. Okay? But my Smoke, he didn't die over loving somebody. He didn't die over love. Don't get me wrong. Love is good. It's good to feel in love. It's good for somebody to love you. It's good for somebody to say, how you doing this morning? You know, have a good, blessed day. You know, going to work or going to the doctors. You know, even if you're taking a walk or taking a jog. Be careful, baby. You know, jogging. You know, I love you. You know? But come on now. Love can kill too. That four-letter word can get very dangerous. L-I-V-E. It can get very dangerous. And I got a right to feel the way I feel. Okay? Now, if y'all want to come on my TikTok, my Instagram, my YouTube, and my Facebook, fine. You know? Keep the negative, nasty, evil, devious comments to yourself. Okay? Because you will get deleted and you get blessed blocked from me. Okay? This is not the time. You know? Because chandelier keeping it real is not having it. I don't care who you is. Family, friends, close friends, distant cousins, close cousins, people out there in the street, y'all strangers out there. I don't need it. I don't need that in my life. I don't need negativity. You know? I'm not looking for no pity, like I said, none of that. I'm here for my son. Like I said, I don't have 2 sons. I got other sons. I don't have those 2. I can't get them back. And people are so unsympathetic, you know, want to be mad at me because I won't condone narcissistic behavior. You know, I'm not condoning that. I won't, you know, come entwine with a Jezebel spirit. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to associate myself with Jezebel spirits. You know, and these Cains, you know, and y'all going to right along with it. Don't know people. These men are getting broken, getting sad, getting demise. It's a hurtful thing. You know, because I be seeing it, I be like, oh my God. You know, then I gotta, you know, talk to the person, you know, let them know it's okay. You're not alone. Don't be ashamed to let your mother and father know. Some people is so ashamed to even talk to their parents. Some even ashamed to even talk to their friends. You know? Because they want everybody to think that their marriage is good. You know, my relationship is good. No, it's not good. Y'all could talk to people, men and boys, especially y'all teenage boys, 15, 16, 17, 18 and up, then you grown men. It's okay. Talk to your mother, talk to your father, they will understand. Talk to your friends, your cousins, anybody close, your best friend. You know, you can even talk to somebody on your job. Even talk to a stranger. You know, I even have strangers come up to me and talk to me because they know my spirit is good. They know a good spirit. They know I'm God sent. You know, I got a light around me. I got my angels around me. You know? And some people don't want to talk to me because of the light. So they're afraid of me. Don't be afraid of me. Embrace me. You can come and talk to me about anything. I'm approachable. I'm a good person. You understand what I'm saying? I listen. You know? And I could just read right through you whether you're lying to me or not. You know, because your eyes are the window to your soul. And I can look right in your eyes and see your soul. Whether your heart is clean or it's filthy and dirty and need to be gutted out. Like I said, your soul needs to be gutted out. You got to gut that out. Like your house, you do spring cleaning, that's how you got to do your soul. You got to gut it out, you got to clean it and everything, filter it, vacuum, mop, sanitize it, you know, get it right with that Lysol and everything. You really got to gut yourself out. Purify yourself, you know, because Satan is using y'all women, y'all Jezebels. You know, and some people don't want to believe that they're Jezebel, what you really are when you're sitting there hurting the person that you're supposed to be love, hurting your husband, physically doing bodily harm to your husbands, doing bodily injury to your boyfriends. That's not love. How you gonna love somebody if you're putting your hands on them and you're verbally abusing them? And then some say, well, some women don't hit them, but you still abusing them. Abuse is abuse. You're verbally abusing them. You're mentally abusing them. You're emotionally abusing them. You're psychologically abusing them. You may not be hitting them, but all that's entwined with hitting. Okay? So don't think that you're doing something more lighter than the other. Well, she hitting on her man. I'm not. You might as well. If you're talking crazy to him, especially around family and friends and stuff, trying to embarrass him and going where he at. Men, y'all got to get out of this. You're sad. You're broken. Get out of the relationship. It's not worth it. And like I said, I'm here for my son. I don't care what nobody's talking about. I don't care. Nobody never ever speaks to me a day in their life. I do not care. At this point, I do not care at all. Because I'm right there. I'm there. It doesn't matter. I'm going to speak for Stank, my son, Stanker. Calvin Walter Gibbs Sr. Calvin Walter Gibbs Sr. Bunkums. My Bunkums, my Stanker. I'm going to talk for him, whether you like it or not. You don't got to get on my YouTube. If I pop up on your screen and you're following me, please unfollow me like I told you. Because I'm here for my son. Not to put shade on your stuff. Not to hide you. I'm here to expose you. Every time I get up here, I'm here to expose you, you Jezebel. You're getting exposed every time Chandelier get up on her YouTube. This is my YouTube. Like I said, as long as I'm saying things in reason and making sense, you're getting exposed. Because I'm here to help these men and boys out. I'm not here to help you. You got to help yourself. You know who you are. Get help for that. It's no excuse. You know how many mental health clinics in this world? You know how many stress clinics in this world? Get help for that. Get help from that controlling spirit you got. You is controlling. You is a manipulator. You want to run around here and manipulate people's family. You know? Then your stuff is all messed up. Then you want to go into somebody else's relationship and try to mess their relationship up. Trying to tell him what to do with their man. Or tell him this and tell him that. And tell him he don't got to be talking to his mother about everything and his father about everything. No. If they feel they want to talk to their mother and father, even their cousins, like I said, their best cousins, best friends, best uncles, best aunts, their grandparents, that's what they do. Men, y'all could do that. Don't let no woman tell you that, or they leaving you, or they divorcing you, or they leaving you. Tell them bye. Stop covering up their flaws. They want you to cover up their flaws. You can't do that. And when you cover up their flaws, they do more and more to you. You know, trust me. I use me for example. Things like that happen to me. I'm not covering up nobody's flaws. Because they do more and more to you. When you be like, oh no, this is between me and my man. You know, because I was that type of person. Me and my man, I ain't telling nobody or nothing like that. But people know there's something wrong with you. Because you get withdrawn. You know? You're acting different. You're acting scared. You know? You're like in the dark. And they be like, are you okay? Something ain't right about you. Your family knows you. Your friends know you. Your co-workers know you. So you can't hide it from them. You're going to have to tell somebody. You know? You can't keep hiding people's flaws. You got to get out of those relationships. Like I said, would we love to stay in those relationships with those people? Yeah, whether you have kids with them or not. Yeah, you would love to build something with them. But like I said, if they ain't got no act right in them, you have to leave the relationship. It gets dangerous. People get killed. People get dead in those relationships. Okay? And like I said, I'm here to speak on my son. Like he said, put these videos out. That's what I'm going to do. He wants these Jezebels to be exposed. You know? Because they dress up. They dress up pretty. You know what I'm saying? And then wheel you in. And then with their sex appeal. You know? And you get tricked. You get fooled. But you got to take the blindness out. You can't get sucked in that like that. You know, you got to be alert. Take the blindness off. Start watching. Watch for every little thing, every milk and cream. You know how you gut your house out and stuff? You got to watch every little thing. You cannot let nothing slide. The slick mouth talking that they do. You know, the little hand gestures and all that. You know, then they try to make you jealous, like they on the phone talking to somebody else. Or I'll be right back. And they don't come back to hours later just to start an argument with you. Don't fall for it, guys. Say enough is enough. You're better than that. You know, you are beautiful people, men and boys. You're beautiful people. You'll find a girl, you'll find a woman out there that will deserve, that will love you and appreciate you and appreciate that the love that you have to give for her. You know? She will not want you for your wallet. You know, it's a lot of women out there that take care of their own household, do for their own self. Okay? Do everything for themselves. And I'm one of them. You know? I'm not that type of person. You got women out there like me, take care of themselves, hold their house down, don't want nothing but love from a man. You know, just love me. Just say, how you doing today? Did you sleep well? Something simple like that. But then you got some Jezebel that just want you for your wallet. Like they said, they're gold diggers. Just want your money. They don't care about you. You know, they only care about the money, like Stinker said. They ain't in love with you. They only in love with the money. And he's right. You know, you do got some good women out there. Like I said, thumbs up to those good women. You know, thumbs up to y'all good women. Not talking about the good women. Talking about them Jezebel spirits. You know? Let it go, y'all. Let it go. That ain't worth your life. Staying with these women. And you watching yourself getting tore down. You know, you coming undone. Seeing you. You're not combing your hair. You're not dressing properly. You know, you're not sleeping well. You know, your mind is just racing all the time. You just sad, just sitting around. You know, you got no get up about you. You barely want to go to work, or you're missing work. Or you're going to get fired because you're not even going to work. You know? And then you try to talk with friends, then they don't want to listen to you because you're hiding stuff. Then they figure you're crying too much. Like my son, he just wanted his friends to be there for him. You know? And I'm not blaming you, friends, because y'all got ran away from the Jezebel spirit. And that's what they do. They run friends away. They run, you know, the cousins away and stuff. They don't want you going to your parents, you know? And then, like I said, the parents so far away, you know, especially if you don't drive or nothing, so we can't get there to see what's going on or get them up out of there, like I said, because my son would have been up out of there, you know? And he'll be alive today, you know? Like I said, help yourself, guys. Get up out of these relationships. That's not meaning you know good. It's a means to an end. It's meaningless now. You know, the relationship is just hanging on to a thread. You know, just drop the thread. Just be done. And I'm always going to be on here speaking for my son. Like I said, unfollow me. You know, unsubscribe. It's okay. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not sitting down nowhere. When I sit down, I'm going to be sitting right here on my YouTube channel talking to you men and boys. Please go to counseling, you know, and start talking about this. Start journaling. Get you a journal. Start journaling everything, because that's healing too. Once you get out of that relationship, you know, that courtship and that toxic marriage and them toxic relationships, you start journaling. That's healing too. Then go to counseling. Then you got close friends and family that love you, that's going to probably hover around you, you know, and walk you through that, you know, and then you be on your road to recovery. You know, don't jump into another relationship. When you feel time, you got to analyze. Today in time, you got to analyze people. You got to dissect people. You know, you got to do background checks. You got to see where their head is at. You got to make sure people is stable today. Because some people is very unhinged and they think they slick and smart because they don't want to text and call you and FaceTime you and all that. Like you don't know what's going on. You know, we see what's going on. We hear what's going on. Just because we're not right there in your presence, you know, we know what's going on. You know? And that's okay. You could stay in your little bubble and think that you being slick and smart. But God knows everything. You may get away with things with people, but Jesus, God, and the Holy Spirit see every single thing that we do. Everything we do every day in our everyday life. He see us. He wake us up every day. You know? So, y'all got to stop. Y'all got to pick up a Bible. Start reading it. And ask God to get that Jezebel spirit out of y'all. Because no man is going to stay with a Jezebel spirit like that. You know, a narcissistic woman. Boys and men, leave them narcissistic women. Okay? Because you're sad and broken. Broken and sad. Don't know which way to go. You're in turmoil. You know? You're running around in circles with yourself. You know? What are you afraid of? You're not losing nothing. But a narcissistic woman, but a Jezebel. You're not losing nothing but issues and problems, fighting, argument. You losing a domestic violence relationship. That's all you losing. You cleaning out your household. You cleaning out your spirit. You know? Then you go get prayed over. You know? Join a church. Go get baptized. You know? Let the church pray over you men and boys. You know? Because my son, he even went to the church. He called me from the church one time. And he was praying over my son. And he was crying. That's how bad the toxic relationship was that he was in. And all that, putting up pictures and all that was a front that my son was putting up. All them pictures and stuff, you know, of trips and everything. All that was a front to make everybody think that the relationship was good. But mother, father, family, the whole family know the relationship was toxic. You know? And I got to continue on doing this for my son. I have to. It's a must. It's going down every time. I got many and many and many and many more. So like I said, ladies and gentlemen, that don't want to hear it, that figure they don't need this, you know, and some may don't need it, just unfollow me and unsubscribe. I don't care. I'm not on here for y'all. I'm on here for these men that's getting abused. I'm on here for these boys that's getting abused. I mean, really getting stabbed. Okay? Getting punched. Getting choked. Okay? Maybe even getting locked in rooms. Okay? Not getting fed. Okay? They're going through their phone, taking their phone. You know? Like hiding shoes and stuff like that from them, or hiding their coats and stuff like that. Just doing crazy stuff to these men. They're doing the unthinkable. You know? Striking them with matches. You know, scratching them up. You know, doing all type of stuff. Having their kids disrespect their father. And so you got these Jezebels have the kids disrespecting their father. They're doing all type of stuff to these men behind closed doors in their apartment, in their houses, y'all. Y'all got to go and check up on your nephews. Check up on your fathers, your grandfathers. Check up on your male cousins. Check up on your friends. If y'all don't hear from your friends and y'all brothers and y'all uncles and y'all cousins and y'all fathers and grandfathers or anybody that I missed, check up on those men. Because those women will keep them inside. Especially if they don't got no job or something. And they home, go check up on them. Because they be doing all type of stuff to them. Or you see, they ain't coming to check up on you. They don't care about you. That's why they don't want to be around you. And they like that because they want to hinder these men. They want to isolate them. Go check up on your loved ones. Because they be doing all type of stuff. And they'll believe that because they'll drill it in their head. Nobody care about you. That's why this one don't come and see you. Your brothers don't love you. Your sister don't love you. Your mother and father, they over there doing their thing. They don't care. No, that's not true, guys. Men and boys, that's not true. Y'all family members, check up on your loved ones. Check up on that boy. Check up on the men in your family. Y'all love those men in your family. Check up on your fathers. Check up on your grandfathers. Check up on your uncles. Check up on your best friends. You know, even check up on your male co-workers. Y'all got to do a checklist. Put all the men, write all the men down on your list that you got to check up on today. That should be your hobby. I know everybody got work the weekends, you know, or even during the week. You know, before you go home, you check up on Larry, you know, Sam, David. Check up on these. I'm just naming names. Go check up on them. Make sure they good. You know, especially if they ain't answering the phone or they ain't answering, let me put my shoes on. Let me go see what's going on. You know, with Kevin. We got to find out. You know? Don't just be like, oh, maybe they doing something or maybe he's sleeping. No, don't assume nothing, y'all. You know, because they be in that house whooping on them men. Okay? Yelling and screaming at them. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I'm dead on the phone, and that was happening to my son, getting screamed at and cursed at and belittled and disrespected. A grown man, you know, when he already raised. You know, us mother and father, we raised our sons already. You know, they don't need a mother. They need a good woman by their side that's going to respect them and love them the way that they respect and love them. You know, it's give and take. You know, y'all want the men to love y'all, but y'all want to dog them out and take their wallet and do what y'all want to do. Codes, jewelry, and trips and stuff. Not even caring about the man. He's home by himself. You know, that was a sad situation to even put a man in. Because he loved you so much and he wanted to work. But he know it. My son knew it. I'm hanging on to something that I know that's not even there. Well, you got to walk away when it's done. When it's done, you got to walk away. And that's what's so mind-boggling to me. You know, I'm hanging on to something that's not even there, he said. Well, you know what to do. And that breaks my heart. Now, he ain't even here. I like to say and feel the way I feel. I don't care if nobody never talks to me again. I'm good on that. And I love everybody. I love my family. Cousins, aunts, uncles, sisters, brothers. I love my children, love everybody. But if you never want to speak to me again, I'm okay with that. Say Jesus, God, and the Holy Spirit because he loved me. Jesus, God, and the Holy Spirit loved me. And I'm good with that. Because I'm going to speak for my son. I would not stay shut. I'm going to speak for Calvin Walter Gibbs Sr. Stanker Boomkins is his baby names. And he loved his baby names. Stanker and Boomkins. He never ever outgrows nobody that named their loved ones a name outgrow it. Y'all put that in the comments. Whoever outgrow their baby name that's still being called Pookie or somebody. You know? Cute little baby names. Still calling them. And they grown men and grown women. We still got our baby names. I still got my name. Okay? My son loved his name. So we going to put these videos out. So Smoke and Stink, they together. In purgatory, like everybody else waiting to get judged. Because we all going to get judged. Because we in Revelation days right now. And everybody will get judged for the deed that they did on this earth. Whether it was good, bad, or indifferent. We're going to get judged. All of us. I'm not here preaching. My mouth ain't no prayer book. But I know my son was wronged. In every level. And he was a good man. He was a good man. He was wrong. Everybody say they loved him. They're not showing no love. These side chicks, the main chicks, the other chicks over there, what love got to do with that? Not a daggone thing. They got to know to get an attitude because they getting called out. That's not love when you're not showing love. Ain't nobody telling you to wallow in self-pity and all that. We know everybody got to move on. But my God, it's just like, well, anyways, he's gone. Okay. It's unbelievable. It's mind-blowing. You know, what love got to do with that? That's not love. That was lust. That was obsession. That was infatuation. You loved him right then. Then that love turned into infatuation. Into obsessiveness. Got crazy. Men, just let it go. I know you're sad, broken, depressed, but let it go for your own sake. Get out of a relationship. Help yourself. Help me help you. That's all I'm saying. Okay? And I'm being authentic as possible. Like I said, it's not easy for me to come up here. You know? And be so authentic. You know? And I'm always going to keep it real. Y'all hear my name, so I'm going to keep it real. I'm always going to keep it real. And be authentic and true to myself. Because this is coming from the heart. You know? So if y'all getting hung up and y'all can't get to see my videos and all that, you got to find a way. Go to my YouTube channel, Channel Keeping It Real. Go to Diamond Original YouTube channel. You know? Go to hers. Because she got a lot of videos up there. You know? And she also got her Instagram. Diamond Original Instagram. Go to her TikTok as well and her Facebook. I have a Facebook too, y'all. Go up there. I do dancing and stuff up there too. I haven't put nothing in a while. You know? But I do got a Facebook. We just put that up there. You know, that's fresh. And I got my Instagram. So go up there. Look at them videos too. And go to my YouTube channel. And I got 2 TikToks. I got a backup TikTok. It's Chandelier Keeping It Real. B is one of them. Chandelier Keeping It Real B. And I got Chandelier Keeping It Real. It's 2 TikToks. Diamond, she got TikTok. It's Diamond Original. So go up on her TikTok as well. She got her store at diamondstyles.com with 2 S's. Y'all want to go in the store? People say they want to go in the store, get this, that, and the third. Go in there, got something for everybody. You know, go in her store and y'all find a lot of stuff for family and friends that love him, say they love Stink and Smoke. It's nice merchandise with Smoke she made. Nice merchandise with Stink she made. Something for everyone. Even got journals, everything in there. Little pens, all type of stuff in there. For people that say that they love him and love Smoke, y'all go up in there. Beautiful stuff, y'all. Okay, she got stuff for us too. You know, we got merchant in there too. Y'all more than welcome. Browse around, see what you want. You know? Because these was 2 beautiful people. God don't give us people, give us babies for when they grow up for women to dog out. Okay? My son was dogged out, mistreated, misunderstood, misled to believe a lie. You know? Which it all seems to me like was just for money. And I got a right to feel the way I feel. So you don't like it? Don't get on my channel watching nothing. Scroll by. And matter of fact, delete, like I said. Unsubscribe. Do yourself that favor. If I ruffle your feathers get ruffled, you know, and it bothers you, and you're itching in your chair, you know, unsubscribe. You don't got to follow me. Unfollow, unsubscribe. Do what you got to do. Your feathers get ruffled, then it's for you. Then you is that way. If my videos bother you, that must unsubscribe. Why are you still following me? unsubscribe and unfollow. That's all you got to do. Because I'm going to speak for my son, whether you like it or don't like it. This is for him, it's not for you. Change your nasty, wicked ways. Change the narcissistic ways. Change the demonized ways. You know, because you're demonic. That's why it bothers you. You know? I'm going to speak the truth. And the truth will get revealed. God got his time for everybody. You're going to get dealt with by God. No, like I said, nobody got to do anything to nobody. God handles everything that we do. If we think we being slick or something, no, we not. Jesus, God, and the Holy Spirit see everything we do every single day. From the time we wake up to the time we lay down. Jesus, God, and the Holy Spirit is watching us. So y'all got to always remember that. When you think you're getting away with something, you're not getting away with nothing. Okay? Because he see you. He's watching you. Yeah, you. You looking at me? Okay? He's watching you. You, and you, and you, you. And you behind him, and you behind her. And you. Yeah, you girl, I see you. Yeah, you woman. You is a Jezebel. You is a demon. You is demonic. And God is going to deal with you. You know? Because he don't like nobody messing with his children. Y'all running around here doing all this to these men. God going to deal with you directly. Because that's not love. You loved him once upon a time. Then it turned into obsession. When you're stalking people, you're following them around. You're in bushes. You know, you're doing all type of things. That's scary. Pray for God to help you to get out of your wicked ways. You need help. That's a sickness. You're a narcissistic woman. They talk about narcissistic men. They forgot it's narcissistic women too. So men, don't think that y'all just the only one that's narcissistic. It's narcissistic women too. You know, they just try to be more slick with theirs. But you're not slick. Because a lot of women is talking about it. Like I said, my son did a reaction video. Stinker did a reaction video on several with the woman. And she's talking, you know, and he's there. Because I was shocked. I said, so he knew what he was in. He knew what he was into. Because he was doing a reaction video. My son Stinker knew what he was into. Doing that reaction video. Y'all is some narcissistic when you think you're slick and smart and you're not. You're not slick and smart because God sees you. You got to get out this wicked way. You got to ask God to help you. Like I said, come in, have a seat, so I can tell you about yourself. You're narcissistic. You need help. You need prayed over. You need to get baptized, dunked in the water. You know, you need a cleansing. Your spirit need a cleansing. You need to get out of your wicked ways. And I'm not saying this to put you down. It's a sickness. And you need help. And I'm going to pray for you. You know? And I forgave you for myself so I can move on. I ain't forgive you for you. I forgave you for myself. Like I said, I'm not expecting an apology from you. Because I never get it. See, but God knows everything. You know, I forgave you for me so I could move on because you're a sick individual and you'll never be able to do that to another man a day in this life as long as you walk in God's green earth. You're not going to never get away with doing that with another man or boy because they're going to see right through you and they're going to run the other way. Nobody's going to deal with a narcissistic, demonized, Jezebel woman spirit. And you men that in these marriages, get out of these marriages because they're toxic. Stop lying to yourself talking about everything is good over here. Everything good in my marriage. No, you're not. It's toe up. People know. Just because we don't live next door to you, or down the street, or around the corner, or in the same state or same town, we know you're not doing good. Especially us parents, we feel it. Come on. The marriage is toxic. Get out of the relationship. Divorce. Get your visitation right. If the woman got the kids, men, get your visitation rights. Woman, if the man got the kids, you get your visitation rights. It goes both ways. Just be done. And then go get therapy. Don't go jump into another relationship, men. And you narcissist woman, don't go jump into another relationship. You know, because you don't want to be alone. You know, because you don't want to sit and think to yourself and how to change yourself. You don't just keep on repeating this and repeating this and repeating this. No. It got to stop. It got to end somewhere. You can't keep hurting these men. It got to stop somewhere. You need help. Oh, well, he break up with me. I'm going to go to the next man. Come on, you can't keep doing that. Hurting these men and hurting these boys. They are somebody's children. Okay? That's my son that got hurt and demised. You hurting these men, these adult men, these babies that we carried for 9 months. Watch them grow up into men and live their life, supposedly be happy. But we as parents, we know they wasn't happy because we could look right through them. You know? Come on. When you got that discernment with God and got that connection with God, like I have, I know. It's okay if you don't want to admit it to yourself. I already know. Sinker already told me. I know a lot of things. He may not told me every single thing, but I know enough to cover. Every time I get on here, I know enough to cover. I pray before I get on my YouTube. I pray. I meditate. You know? Because God gives me what to say. And I'm not on here bashing y'all narcissistic women. I pray and hope to God that y'all get the help that y'all need. Because y'all is some sick human beings. Y'all sick. And y'all really need help. Please go get help. Because y'all going to run into the wrong man. And it's not going to look good for you. Because you can't keep doing this to men. Because a lot of men is not going to tolerate that. You live in dangerous grounds. On your own ground. You walking on a minefield on your own ground and don't even know it. You're going to explode your own self. Go get help for that. Demonized, narcissistic, demonic woman. Go get help for yourself. And I'm praying you do. I'm not here to bash you. I'm praying you get help. Because you need it. You got to admit it to yourself. Because they always say, no, it's not me. It's him. It's him. Stop it. It's you. And like I said, you parents and friends and sisters and brothers, y'all see your sister or your aunt or your cousin or your mother acting like that, beg them to get help. Because that's a sickness. It is. I'm dead serious. It's a sickness. Look it up. It's a sickness. Talk them into getting help. Because they're going to run into the wrong man one day. And think they're going to do that to that man. It's not going to go down like that. It's not. Tell them to go get help. They need help. It's a sickness, y'all. It's a sickness. And I pray for y'all. I don't feel sorry for you at all. I just want you to go get help. Because that is disgusting. And think that it's going to just move on with life and do that to another man? No way on this earth. God is not allowing it. He's not. Jesus, God, and the Holy Spirit is not. And I know you got a conscience because I know it's eating at you. I know it is. I cry every day. Every day. Me and my daughter sit here and cry every day. This is not fun. This is hurtful to us. This is not no game. I don't have 2 sons with me now. And praying that my others get out of the toxic relationships they in. Whether they want to admit it or not. Get mad at me all you want to. Don't speak to me all you want to. But it's the truth. Get out of those toxic relationships before it kills you. Because I can't go through this again. 2 sons? And then y'all still want to stay in these toxic relationships? That's crazy. You're not losing nothing but headaches. Being physically, mental, verbally, emotional. It sounds like your abuse. That's all you're gonna miss out of. And that's a good thing. Get out of these toxic relationships. You're not gonna miss nothing. That's the best thing that you could do for yourself. So you can start healing. And don't get into no relationship. Get yourself together. God will send you someone. You don't got to go searching. God will send you someone. But if you feel that you're ready after you did all your healing process, getting it together, then go out and scout around. And please, do your research. Dissect them. Have a list of questions. A list. You don't want nobody that's toxic and broken and coming to you with all their baggage. Because you don't want nobody baggage. Leave that baggage up in the closet like everybody else. Because nobody want no baggage on their lap. You know? If our baggage is in the closet, put your baggage in the closet too. If you feel that you're ready, then you go out and you dissect, like I said, have a list of questions. And people got the nerve to get mad because you ask the question. You got to ask questions to get to know a person. I don't care if you meet them on a date side, meet them in the grocery store. It's all dangerous. Talk to people on the date site, that's dangerous. It's still dangerous to meet somebody out at a club, at the grocery store. You know? Anywhere. Anywhere you meet a person at, I don't care where it's at. Laundromat. It's still dangerous. You still got to be careful. Not just on those date sites. That's anywhere nowadays. And before then. Before our kids was even small, it was still dangerous to meet people. You know, you just got to be careful. You got to really dissect, really look them in the eyes, ask questions and stuff. They acting kind of, you know, a little off. You go, okay, it's nice meeting you, you know. No, I don't think we're going to go on a second date. But I wish you well in your date search and move on. Be kind. You don't got to be mean. Be kind to them. Well, it was nice. Shake their hand and y'all just part ways. So, guys, just do your research. That's all I'm saying. That's why Chandelier do these videos. And I'm going to continue on. I'll be back with another video for you guys and boys. You know? Because Chandelier got a right to feel the way she feel. And I sleep good every single night. Yes, I do. Because I ain't did nothing to nobody. My conscience is clear. Their conscience is all messed up. And trying to put it on somebody else. Because nobody wants to accept demonic spirits. I don't do demonic. And I don't do fake. I'm straight up real. Real as I can be. And always gonna be. Yeah, I'm mad, angry, upset. I'm all that. My bunker's not here. My stinker, my smoke. Come on. You know? Come on. Y'all got y'all children. All of them. People say, well, you got this and no. You know what you had. You want all your children. You want to go be able to see your adult children. Come on. People just want to make light of stuff. Come on. People won't know until they lose a child that you're going to see exactly how I feel. Like I told you before, you're going to feel exactly how I feel. Okay? This is not a game. When I'm up here talking to these men and boys. Like I said, you Jezebels, y'all, the demonic spirits, y'all want to come in and listen, you're more than welcome. Take something out of it. Whatever you can take out of it and use it, good. If you can't, leave it. But don't sit here like, oh, she don't know what she's talking about. Like I said, when I get on my YouTube channel, any channel that I got, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about. Because we've all been through stuff. Trust me, I got a story too. Okay? I could write a book about my life alone. Chandelier's life. Believe it. I got a book. Okay? I'm writing a book right now. Alright? So don't get Chandelier twisted. I'm writing a book right now as we speak. Okay? This stuff is real. Don't play with me. This stuff is real. It's hurt and pain in my heart all through my bones. My nerves is shot. My spirit is shaking every day. My nerves is shot. That shot me. I'm done. But I'm good. I got all 5 of my senses. I ain't lose nothing. So don't nobody talking about wait till you come back to your senses. No, y'all come back to your senses. Okay? Come back to your senses. Stop being against the one that love you and always going to be here for you. That'll pick maggots out your behind when everybody else will pass you by. That's what my mother said. Everybody else will pass you by. Your mother pick every maggot out your behind, y'all. And want to do your mama like that. Really? When you're sick, who you calling your mama? Mama, I'm sick. I'm not feeling good. This and that and third. I get you well. You know? I get you well. I got remedies. I'm smart. I'm talented. Okay? I'm brilliant. Okay? I'm a genius. I'm all that. I feel good. I'm healthy. I'm strong. Stay fit. Have inner strength. Like they say. Stay ready. So you don't got to get ready. I'm always ready. Okay? Here. Have strong inner strength. And strong. Okay? So don't get it twisted. Alright? So recognize when you turn it on somebody that you're going to need later on. That's all I got to say. And everybody have a beautiful, blessed day. And men and boys, I'll be back with another talk segment for you men and boys and Jezebels that you want to tune in. You're more than welcome. God bless y'all. Wish y'all well. And I'll be praying for you Jezebels to get some help for yourself because it's a sickness. Like I said, I'm not here to bash you. I'm here to pray for you and hope that you get the help that you desperately need. You men and boys, peace. I'm out. And sharing it, keeping it real. And I'll be back with another statement for you boys. Bye. I'm out.